What is crack-a-lackin', everybody? We are back once again with another episode of WWE 2K26 MyGM with Tragically Trav. We're picking up where we left off, and we are currently Stacy Keibler's SmackDown is in third place. McFoley's ECW is in fourth place. Eric Bischoff's WCW is in second place, and Shawn Michaels' Raw is in first place, just over 100,000 fans. So that's a bit of a climb, but I think we're up for the challenge. And you know what? I have a strong feeling that we'll either be pretty damn close to Bischoff or pass Bischoff by the end of this episode. We'll see. We'll see. That's going to be the goal. But the other goal is we're going to try to get some new hires on that I was trying to do the last video, and then it just completely slipped my mind. And well, we have a little bit of cash to play with to hopefully acquire one of them, maybe both. We'll see. But yeah, this video we checked in last just after. No, sorry, just before SummerSlam, should say. We did our match predictions, so we're going to be talking about SummerSlam a little bit in this video. We're going to be talking about a little bit of the fallout and hopefully the direction that WWE is going with their storylines and what the next couple of months could be potentially looking like. But yeah, it's an exciting time. It is exciting. But let's get to it. We are starting off with the trades. I don't think we're gonna trade anybody. Yeah, because our roster's pretty solid. The only crappy thing is I have no idea. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna. Oh, man. Blake, why are you mad, man? Sorry, I've got another file that I was playing, and of course, my Blake Monroe on that one is extremely happy. And this one, she's annoyed. Quit offering me money, Bishop. You're not getting her. Nobody is getting her. I'm going to fix her. Just trust me. I'm not saying that she needs fixing. I just want to boost up her morale a little bit, you know? Your roster may be hot stuff right now, but my talent is the up and up. Yeah, well, I enjoy these tasty dubs. Oh yeah, we won the last. That's interesting. Oh, maybe it was because we got hit by one of those stupid power cards. I was going to use another colorful word right there, but what are you talking about? That's all I do is call out promos, you dumbass. You know what? I'll fit you in somewhere. I want to run a main event match. Sure, why not, Finn? Okay. At least that fixes your morale a little bit. 2 weeks off. God damn it, Breaker. Dude, like, you're killing me, Smalls. All these people ask way too much of me. I don't even know what I was planning on doing with you. So you know what? Sure. Sure. You know what? Take the time off. You deserve it, bro. Sure. Why not? That smug little harpy Rhea somehow fluked her way. I thought that said something completely different. Somehow fucked her way to a win over me. I was like, whoa! Yeah, okay. Sure. Alright. Now that I've done that, oh... Yes, cardio training, 100%. Okay. Let's get this booked out, shall we? Oh, what's happening with my tag? Oh god, I really should have looked at the last video before I did all this. Ooh. Okay, you know what? We can do that. Okay. Sorry, let me just get this booked out real quick. What I'm kind of thinking here. Oh, do I want to do that instead? It's Judgment Day. Let's just see. Okay, sorry, I just, like, was... I don't know. I don't know. Hang on a second here. And then... Julia. But that worries me. Okay. Candice LeRae's popularity is quite high, and that makes me quite happy. Oh dear. Naomi's a cruiser, right? Just trying to see, like, what my other options here, because I can do that. Do that. Like, potentially, I could do another tag feud. Like, honestly, why not? And then oh, please stop. Thank you. And then I can do the exact same thing for this. I might be shooting myself in the foot here a little bit, but right. Okay. Oh, who did Balor going to the main event? Damn it. Okay. Okay. That's fine. My thing is, do I put... yeah, I think I should do this as a fatal four-way. Yeah. And then I can do Gable and... Sure. Fucking sure. I don't know. I don't know. Ren, what are you doing? That's what's... wow, that is what Ren is doing. That was quite the mouthful there. No, then what's Liv doing now? Liv's doing something. Oh, was this already my feud, though? Oh, it wasn't. Oh, that's good. Oh, perfect. Okay. See? Everything worked out. Oh, I really do want to check and see if we can get that, our acquisition that we were planning on getting. So, let us hope. Let us hope for the best here. Hell yeah, there he is. Jeff Hardy, welcome to the brand. Yes, we did wind up picking up the DLC. Yeah, we're going to pick up Jeff for 10 weeks. And then... that's going to do better than that, so I'm going to do this. Okay. I think that is our card. I'm gonna give this beginner's luck. Card we do. Oh, 9. Okay, so we're going to be saving up for that next. Just want to be able to try to generate as much money as I can. I know that's probably not like the wisest thing to do, and I should be worried about fans more, but like, and I'm really hoping that most of this is going to pop off, because if it does, I'll be in a good situation where we'll start being able to do a lot more of the other promos where we can generate more cash, we can generate more fans, we can do more charity promos, we could potentially do invasion promos as well. Hopefully, Steel fans. So we'll see. But sorry, I've just got the results of SummerSlam right here. So I honestly thought SummerSlam this year was awesome. Just fantastic. I was like, this is what WrestleMania should have been. And like, I can't, I don't want to say that because I was at Mania this year and I had such a fucking blast with it. But like, I was just like, man, like this card just feels so good, you know? And not saying that Mania this year didn't have any like real like, oh man, this is kind of a stinker, you know? Like I didn't think that anyway. Um but yeah, SummerSlam 5 out of 5. Like honestly, I thought it was probably the best paper PLE of the year so far. WWE wise, like I'm not going to get into the whole like AEW versus WWE tribalism bullshit that everybody needs to fucking get into. But like I just as a WWE PLE, I thought it was fantastic. We'll go through night one because that should give me enough time until the timer runs out. So, starting off, we picked up with the Women's World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It was Liv Morgan taking on Io Sky. Liv Morgan did retain her championship. Honestly, I thought it was a pretty solid match. Like I felt Queen of the Ring was better, but this was good. And like EO just, what can you say about EO? Like there's not enough good things to say about EO Sky. Like she's just fantastic. And Liv Morgan, just like the evolution of Liv Morgan's character, I should say, throughout the last 10 years, like that girl has knocked it out of the park. Relentless, determined, like just like Liv Morgan is the definition of perseverance, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like she could have gotten released so many times, but held on tooth and nail every single time. And like, yeah, she's fantastic. Like anybody that dislikes Liv Morgan, I could understand why you don't, but like, I don't know. Fan perspective, she's awesome. And I'm glad that she retained. And yes, on the last video that I did with my predictions, I did actually in my little description change Liv retaining over EO. I did say that EO was going to win just because like I didn't really know what the direction of the Women's World Championship was going, but now with Stephanie Vicaire and Becky Lynch back in the mix, which was super cool to see the next night on Raw. I'm glad that all the returns didn't happen on on SummerSlam. Like you got to leave some stuff for TV. Some fan criticism like, "Oh man, this should have happened at SummerSlam." It's like, no, it doesn't. Not every big return needs to happen at SummerSlam. Just like I'm glad that they aired the big cast stuff weeks beforehand because it's like, okay, this is giving us something to look forward to. And even that so far, it's been 2 weeks, but Cass is looking like a fucking monster and like super stoked, super stoked. Sorry, I'm rambling and I'm probably not going to get through all these fucking results, but next match we had the 6-man tag. It was LA Knight, Solo Sokoa, and Royce Keys defeating the Bloodline. Surprisingly, I swore Bloodline was going to win this match, but honestly, right call, right call. I probably like after the whole World Heavyweight Championship tournament that's coming up from Mexico City, which will probably lead into Penta versus Roman Reigns, which is going to be fantastic. I want to see Roman take a Mexican destroyer so fucking bad. It's probably not going to happen, but like, man, what a sight would that be, you know? Um, but LA Knight scoring the pin on Jay, I thought, good move. It looks like Knight's going to be the next contender for Reigns, um, which is like I'm excited for it, but I'm not because I'm like Knight's gonna lose. But because Roman just seems like he's on this like redemption tour, sort of like I'm gonna beat everyone that I've beaten over the course of the last couple of years with no interference now, and it's like don't get me wrong, I don't mind Roman as champion. I just don't want to see an absurdly long title reign, and I fear that's what we're gonna get. Like I like when it's getting mixed up, and which will lead into Crown Jewel, and unless they pivot something with the WWE Championship, which I again think Sami Zayn is going to get the championship back from CM Punk after cashing in Money in the Bank, a successful cash in. Um, but I do think it's going to be Sammy versus Roman because I don't think they're going to do Punk versus Roman again. And I don't want to see Punk and Roman again because I fear that Punk's going to lose again, and I don't want Punk to lose to Reigns. Like if you're going to book Reigns properly and do this like again like redemption tour, have Reigns face somebody else. Do not have him face Punk. Which sucks to say because I like Punk as a champion right now. Um, but yeah, I just oh man, like I'm so on the fence. I'm so on the fence. But quickly before the timer runs out, my God, I was only able to talk about two matches. I thought I was going to be like, oh yeah, I'll be able to bang these out real quick. Um, Solo Sokoa in that six-man tag stole the show. The whole run it back thing. Jay's reaction, like his like crunk face, like oh my God, that was so funny. Like it had me in tears, and I just fucking loved it. But anyway, we are picking up with Stacy Keibler SmackDown. We are opening triple threat action. Kevin Owens taking on CM Punk. And what's this? A surprise entrant. We have finally acquired Jeff Hardy to our brand. He comes down, he's juking, he's jiving, he's doing the whole hip thrust thing. Everybody is losing their shit, and like Punk's like very reluctant on doing the juke thing because Punk's just here to have a good time now and be champion and cash checks and do Punk things, and Kevin Owens just wants to be champion again. So um but yes, triple threat action. Let's see who
One,
picks up the
two,
win here.
that's three. Let me hear the bell.
Jeff Hardy gets the win on his debut with the SmackDown brand. 3-star good match. There is no rivalry added or anything like that because I think they're maxed out, Punk and Owens, so that is good. And here we go, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss, the best frenemies coming out, and they call out the Dynasty. They were the tag team champions at one point. Is that right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the feud that I started with. But anyway, um, they want another shot at the Dynasty to prove that they are the best tag team on the brand, even though that they don't have the tag team championships right now of SmackDown. And crowd absolutely loves best frenemies, so crowd digs it. Level 1 rivalry. It's an excellent promo. Thank God. Candice LeRae messaged us saying that she wanted another crack at Rhea Ripley. I can't remember the context of why she needed it, but we're giving it to her. Let's see how Candice fares against our Women's United States Champion, who I believe picked it up from Candice in a triple threat or fatal four-way or some sort of multi-man.
One,
Can't remember.
two,
Let's see how
bring
this
it.
fares, though. Candice LeRae picking up the win, 3-star good match, no rivalry pop. That's very, very unfortunate. and kind of annoying. Dynasty comes out and they respond to the best frenemies, and Naomi, Nia Jax both take the mic and they're like, "Yeah, we'll face you guys anytime, and we're gonna beat you, and we're gonna make sure that we're gonna be the top contenders for WWE Women's Tag Team Championships of SmackDown." And again, crowd digs it. Level 2 rivalry. Thank God we're getting some results in our tag division. And let's see if we can pick up the momentum, because speaking of the women's tag team division, oh my God, women's tag team titles of SmackDown, we have got Lyra and Bailey coming out to the ring, and they're like, "Yeah, we've got two of the top tag teams of SmackDown vying to become the number one contenders, but we don't want to sit around and wait because we don't want the ring rust to gather on us. So we're challenging any two women in the back that want a crack at these titles." And we get to the awesome, awesome entrance of Blake Monroe, the whole "glamour is forever" or whatever it says, and then like her whole "mwah," like I fucking her, her theme song is fucking hilarious. But she comes out and uh, Lyra says like, "Hey, like you're just by yourself," and Blake gets back on the mic and gets her own microphone, I should say, and she says, "No, no, no, I do have a tag team partner, and she just happens to be a little bit on the crazy side, maybe even on the mad side. But the fact is that this woman will forever remain as beautiful." And that's when, the fucking awesome, awesome fucking theme song of Julia kicks on. She comes out, and these are our surprise contenders for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships of SmackDown. And let's see
One,
how they
two,
do.
ring that bell.
Oh, they can't pick up the win, damn. But awesome. So after the match, Lyra hits the Nightshade on Blake, gets the. Is it the Nightshade? Nightwing. Nightwing. Oh my god. I was like, oh my god. I knew. As soon as I said it, I'm like, no, that's not right. Hits Nightwing on Blake Monroe, gets the 1, 2, 3, and Bailey comes in to celebrate with Lyra. But afterwards, Juliet comes in with one half of the tag team championships. She blasts Bailey from behind. She blasts Lyra. Blake gets to her feet. They stomp out the champions, and they take the titles. They hold it above their heads. And yep, that is enough to get the crowd interested. And it's a 2.5-star okay match. It is a level 1 rivalry between the two teams. Ren Sinclair comes out to the ring, and she calls out any superstar. Any superstar. And nobody answers. Nobody answers. And Ren's just kind of sitting there, and she starts plugging WWEshop.com because she doesn't know what else to say, because nobody answered her call. Nobody. Not a single person. Next match, we had Rich Orikawa. Orikawa. Yeah, Orikawa. Rich Orikawa. Sure. He contacted Stacy Keebler and was like, "Listen, I can bring in a bunch of fans into your brand." And Stacy was very, very reluctant. She sent the email over to me. She said, "Use your best discretion. I do not blame you if you hired this guy, and it's an immediate um, regret, but we will see how this pans out for us." But Chad Gable comes out to the ring, and he says that he wants some competition. So, Rich, here's your SmackDown debut, buddy. Let's get
One,
fed to
two,
Chad Gable,
that's it. Ring the
hopefully.
bell.
And yes, Chad Gable hits the Chaos Theory and then goes up to the top rope, hits the headbutt, and just for good measure puts him in the ankle lock and makes him tap out. Crowd is super into it. But they were left a little bit disappointed because, they were happy that Gable won, but they were just like, who the fuck is this Rich Arakawa guy? And yeah, he said he could bring us in fans, so let's see if he pans out with that. And Liv Morgan comes out and she says that she should be the top contender for the WWE Women's Championship. She calls out Tiffany Stratton, who is not here this week, unfortunately. She's off for a photo shoot right now. Maxim magazine. I have no idea. Yeah, crowd really want to see this feud, so Liv Morgan will get a shot at the WWE Women's Championship eventually down the road. Who knows, maybe even next week. But crowd's into it. Level 1 rivalry. Pardon me. I had a frog in my throat. And in the main event, Finn Balor contacted Stacy and was like, "Listen, I think I should be in the main event." Oh no, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do Irish accent like at all. But and Stacy was like, "You know what, Finn? 100%, you're right. You've been putting in the work. You deserve a main event spot." So it is a fatal four-way match. It's Finn Balor taking on the Monster Abyss, taking on Scottish Psychopath Drew McIntyre, taking on the phenomenal one AJ Styles. Let's see who picks up the win.
That's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
And AJ Styles, our WWE champion, picks up the win, and both feuds grow to level 4. That is awesome. 4-star, amazing match, and couldn't have asked for a better week, honestly. Our opener could have been a little bit better, but like honestly, fine with it. Sorry, I'm just kind of going through, but good booking for SmackDown, good booking for Raw, good booking for WCW, and good booking for ECW. Good bookings all around. Wow, Jeff Hardy was on the card tonight. Great to see him in the ring again. Not sure if Rich Arakawa is ready for the big time. A bit of a squash match. Yeah, well, I told you that's, it was kind of setting up the scene here. He's such a cult figure. Oh, okay. I totally blazed past that one. I've just kind of noticed like the giant X, and then like I knew it was the NXT X from like the old days, but my brain went immediately X-Men. Because, nerds like me, I'm sure it happens to a lot of people. Blake and Julia only worked okay as a tag team. That's really, really sad. But 18,000 fans, new fans for Smack Diddly Down, 21,000 new fans for Raw, 18,000 new fans for WCW, and 16,000 new fans for ECW. Contract negotiation to bargain bin special effects. Not horrible. Not horrible. We jumped up. Not much. Like, this guy is like, "Oh man, I'll be able to, like, I was pretty skeptical about that social media star Arakawa, but I've got to say SmackDown definitely saw a bump in its fan numbers after his appearance. 50K? I don't know, that doesn't seem to be, the math don't seem to be mathing right with that, but thanks for the rematch against Ripley. Told you I get the win this time. Great working with you, boss. No worries. Family and friends have been waiting a long time to see me compete live in Gainesville. Yeah, I always say Gamesville, and I know it's Gainesville, but I always say Gamesville, and like, I don't know. Maybe a lot of other people go through that. Oh my God, Blake. Blake! Blake! You're killing me. Why are you so mad? I gotta look back on like the last video and see how she got this miserable. Like, I don't remember, but I don't want her leaving SmackDown. We got the tag team title feud going. She's in a better mood now. Thank God. I have no idea why she was so mad, but you and fucking Shelly. Why? 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 Sure. Sure. Why not? Why not? Let's book out this match real quick. You know what? What if I just did... What if I did auto book? Oh, that works out. Nah, that is okay. No. No. Those are okay. But I really want... Oh, right, that maxed out. I'd really like Drew... Oh, actually, you know what I can do? Yes. This is where we're gonna start turning the tide, I think. Oh, okay, so that did take into effect then. So where are we in the rankings? Okay, so yes, we did jump up significantly. Okay, so I didn't realize that it was going to jump up afterwards because I was like looking at the numbers. I was like, well, that's only like, a couple thousand fans. Ooh, big fucking deal. Um, okay, that's not horrible. Okay, I think, you know what? Yeah, do another triple threat match, but we're gonna do. Sure. And then we're gonna leave that though. We're gonna do Randy and Shelly versus... Yeah, okay, we're just gonna do that tag match right now, honestly. Because I can't do too much for them with everything maxed out anyway. Ren and Blake, good. Or Fallon, sorry, not Blake. Okay, I need Ray. Call out you. No, right, I was gonna do this as a match. That's right, I was gonna do that. And then tag team call out. Just gonna do this. Hopefully get Blake and Julia up a bit more. I think I'm gonna send Bro. Yeah, because she'll be up a bit more. And then what was Roxanne supposed to be doing? Or is Roxanne kind of my floater? She is my floater. Should put her in this match. Yeah. We'll do that. And then we'll do charity promo. Punk. Oh no, fuck. That's going. Uh-oh. I don't want to waste a charity promo on this guy, but I will do a charity promo with Gable. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, it does. Nope, not Ren Sinclair, dude. Alright, there you are. Okay, I think that's our show. Alright, let's bang out the rest of these. Sorry, let's bang out the rest of these results. So, Gunther versus Nick Aldis. Gunther defeats Nick Aldis. I had a feeling that was going to be the result, but like honestly, what a fantastic fucking showing by Nick. Like 3 years away from the ring, like speaking as a professional wrestler myself, like it takes a lot, like, and if you're not in there consistently, like, it sucks. Your first match back, like, you are very blown up, but oh man, that man did not look like he missed a step at all. Like, my eyes were definitely welling up when he came out to Oasis, and like, just man, like, what a fantastic match. And like, again, it goes to show that all this can still go, and I'm very glad that they still kept on with him being the GM of SmackDown. I'm very glad. I think that was the right decision on WWE's part. I'm glad that he's not going to be a full-time performer. Hope it is not the last time we see Nick Aldis in a match, though, like in a wrestling ring anyway, like in a wrestling capacity. Oh my god, so dumb right now. But yeah, I thought it was fantastic. And like, just Mickey and, Nick's son being there, and like, that was just like that was the icing on the cake for me. I was like just full on tears. I was so happy for him. And like, it it, it may not be every wrestler's dream, and I may be like over exaggerating here a little bit, but every wrestler's dream is WWE. Like, that is the granddaddy of them all. Like, well, the granddaddy of them all is WrestleMania, but you get what I mean. But I just, yeah, fantastic showing. I loved it. And like, didn't make Nick look like a bitch either. Like, I was just so impressed with everything about Nick Aldis in that match. I was just blown away, blown away. Um, yes, Fatal Influence defeating the Bellas and Paige. I was unfortunately wrong about this. And like, as I was finishing recording, and then like, I didn't want to like start like changing a bunch of things, so I was like, no, you know what? I will stick to this result. And unfortunately, I was wrong. But like, as I'm watching it, I'm like, Fatal Influence is totally fucking winning this match. Um, and I should have guessed it a little bit better too. Uh, really unfortunate that Brie got injured in this match. I really hope that she's not out for as long as that they were saying, but it does sound like it's about 4 to 6 months. So I'm hoping that's not the case for her, because I feel that, like, after everything went down, and like, yes, I know it's been like, a week and a bit, like, since it's happened, and there's been like a lot of speculation, and like a lot of like reports online about like AJ coming back and stuff like that. AJ Lee, should say, not AJ Styles. But like, AJ's return probably is now delayed maybe a little bit, or unless they can work around it somehow, which I really hope that they can. And like, yeah, just when like the beatdown happened, it was like, oh, AJ, like, that would totally make sense. And then like, Brie heavily holding her shoulder, and then like the ref fucking screaming at her. I can't remember her name. Stephanie, I think. Daphne. Nah, God, I can't remember her name. I do apologize. It's hard to keep track of some of the referees sometimes. Their names anyway. It's like, know their face, but anyway. Yeah, I just, her yelling at Bree, "Stay out!" Like, not like exactly that verbiage, but like, I guess somebody was shouting at her like on the headset, like, tell Bree to stay the fuck outside. And like, when she was coming in, like, props for Brie. Like, my heart was going out to her so bad. I'm like, oh, poor girl. Like, just trying so hard to be careful of her shoulder, but like trying to finish the match. And like, what a trooper, getting through like her spots that she needed to get through. But man, I feel bad for her. And like, it just sucks. Again, AJ's return probably delayed a little bit. I really hope that we do get to see that tag match, and we still do have Mania to look forward to. Sorry, maybe you could read that on my face a little bit, my enthusiasm of WrestleMania next year. But and you know, would love to see Paige and AJ as tag champs together. I think that would be really fucking cool. So Let's put some goodness into the ether, and hopefully we can get to that point. 3 minutes left. Okay. WWE Championship match. Punk defeats Cody Rhodes for the championship. I thought honestly, like I thought this was a fantastic match. Like probably my favorite match out of night one. And yes, okay, maybe I'm a little biased because I'm a punk fanboy or whatever the fuck you want to call me. Maybe I just enjoy a wrestler. I don't fucking know. But anyway, um, I fucking I love that match. And like, oh man, he can't fucking do a moonsault. And like, dude, what fucking ever. You get up there and do a fucking moonsault then, and you see if you can do the fucking rotation properly, and not shatter your fucking toes, or your ankle, or your entire foot. Please do it. Please do it. Like, man, wrestling fans can be so cynical sometimes, and I'm so tired of it. Like, just like, oh man, leave the fucking guy alone. And like, as soon as he did it too, like my mind was like Terry Funk. And like, yeah, he missed it, but it was like, whatever, man. Like, whatever. Who fucking cares? Oh man, whatever. And like I just love how Punk like landed and he just immediately like made fun of himself for it. And it's like, yeah, fuck whatever. Have fun with it, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Wrestling fans can just be so goddamn cynical sometimes, and like they just nitpick every little fucking thing, and it's like, please go touch some grass. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. And again, I'm just one person. It is just my opinion. What the fuck do I know? Maybe some people have wrestling as their religion. You know, sign me up for that, honestly. But like again, I wouldn't take it that fucking seriously. But fantastic match. Randy Orton coming back, hitting the RKO on Cody, which evidently led to Rhodes losing the match. Um, and I liked it how they did it with Punk not knowing that Orton was the one that, like, helped him win. Um, it does kind of suck because I was really looking forward to just a definitive winner for Punk and uh, Cody. But then when they got to SmackDown and they were teasing the rematch, it was like, okay, I'm okay with that. Like that's fine. I'm going to just confirm the booking just so that we don't lose out on anything. I don't think we have like fan penalties or anything, but I will just talk about the last match. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't put it in the fucking round robin. I always forget about that. And again, it's because I've been flip flopping between this and my like just random playthrough that I've been doing. Um, which maybe I'll jump on one time and show you guys what I do on that one, but it's not an immortal difficulty or anything like that. I think I'm just playing on hardcore or whatever the second the no second highest difficulty. Yes, okay, that made more sense. Sorry, last match I just want to talk about, night one. Main event. Oh, that was the other thing too. A lot of people were like, "Oh man, like Brock and Oba should have opened." And like this is again just from what I was seeing, and then some people were like, right call for it to be the main event. I thought it was the right call. I was a little like, huh? Like WWE Championship isn't on the like isn't the main event for night one. That was I wasn't like upset about it or anything, but I was kind of like, huh, interesting. But then with Orton coming back and then how everything ended in the main event, it was like, okay, right call. And like Brock Lesnar, come on, like, yeah, okay, he's lost more SummerSlam matches than he's won or something stupid like that, but like, he's Mr. SummerSlam. There's no fucking denying it. Brock Lesnar is Mr. SummerSlam. If Shawn Michaels is Mr. WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar is certainly Mr. SummerSlam. Like the guy delivers every single time, and this match was no exception. Like Brock came in with a purpose. He made Oba look just fucking super strong. I was really hoping that they were going to do a little bit more with like I guess like gimmicks and toys and whatnot. Um Like the table spot was like okay, but I'm like, could have been a little bit more devastating. But Lesnar's probably also like, I'm fucking 48 and I don't feel like, getting power bombed through a table. Um, I did kind of laugh out the fact that when the finish did happen, oh, actually, before I get to that, I thought really cool moment with like the boards coming up, or the mat coming up to expose the boards. The fucking tribute to Taker with Lesnar hitting the tombstone, and then Oba kicking out of that. Oversell. Oh man, selling in wrestling is like, it's such a touchy subject because selling in wrestling is like, there's times for it where it does work, where it makes like the babyface look like superhuman and they're coming back from like the dead, but it's got to be in like certain spots. And I felt that the Hell in Cell, I felt that that worked, but I felt that Oba was too, like, again, like, this is from my wrestling side perspective, I would have sold it more a bit like I'm out of it, like, because I literally just got tombstoned on these things, but Oba just looks so fucking laser locked focused, and it works for him. It does, like, it honestly does. I wasn't like, again, like bothered by it or anything like that, but I was just like, and then it, again, just making Oba look like the monster that he needs to be presented as. Awesome, fantastic. And then the finish, what I was gonna say, I did laugh a little bit when the fucking fall from grace got hit on Lesnar, and Lesnar immediately looked over and he was like, "Motherfuck!" Like, because I guess he wanted him to power bomb him on the boards, and I don't know if it was Oba being like, just like, I'm not going to do that to Lesnar, or, he just happened to not know where he was. Because, like, Lesnar's a big fucking dude. To have that much weight on your shoulders and then to, like, kind of like navigate him, I get it. Miscues happen. But yeah, it made me laugh when Lesnar looked over and he was like, "Oh god damn it!" Like, it just, and then just like everything afterwards, like Lesnar putting over Oba like as like the future. I thought that was really really cool. That was 100% off script. Anybody who says that it was scripted, you're lying through your fucking teeth, or you need to wake up, because Lesnar won't do that for just anybody. Like, if Lesnar truly believes that, he's going to go out of his way to do that. And like the fact that Lesnar was literally like, could have just walked 10 feet more to the back, but came all the way back down to the ring just to put Oba over. No, like 100%, that was a shoot, as the cool kids now say, because everything is exposed now. Um, but yeah, night one, fucking solid. But anyway, sorry, enough about that. I rambled on way too much. We will get into night two eventually. Oh my god, I'm 48 minutes. This might be a long video, you guys. I'm so sorry. Next video, I promise it will go by a lot quicker, and we are going to blast through this right now. Tag team action. We've got the Dynasty taking on the Best Frenemies in the opener. Let's
One,
see how
two,
these
that's
teams
it. Bring it
fare.
back.
The Dynasty picking up the win. I was surprised. I thought Charlotte was going to win that. But 3-star, good match. The rivalry does grow to level 3. That's exactly what we needed. Candice LeRae comes out and she calls out Rhea Ripley, wanting another match against the Eradicator. No idea why Candice LeRae has this kind of kink, but sorry, didn't mean to say that. But yeah, she said last week, I beat Rhea Ripley in the middle of this ring. I want to keep doing it. I want to keep proving myself because I'm going to get the WWE Women's Championship around my waist. The crowd digs it. Level 1 rivalry. And because Punk requested it, he wanted to team up with Alex Shelley. So we've got the two rivalries going. It's CM Punk and Alex Shelley, the United States Champion, taking on Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
Two,
Let's see what
it's
happens here.
over.
Please
Bring
don't
it.
start a rivalry. And it fucking did. God damn it. Okay, well we're retconning that. We're not doing any of that. We're just gonna hope for the best. But Punk and the United States champion Alex Shelley pick up the win. 2.5-star okayed match with no rivalry. And tag team champs come out. The women's tag team champions of SmackDown come out and they call out Monroe and Julia. And I can't remember exactly what happened last week because I was going through the SummerSlam results. But yeah, we got more of a rivalry grown there. So level 2 rivalry. Thank God. Triple threat action. Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton come out for a match, and Liv Morgan says, "He fell right into my trap card," and places her Yu Gi Oh! Trap card down. And Tiffany Stratton's like, "What the fuck is this?" And it's Roxanne Perez that comes out and gets summoned, but it's not a handicap match. It is a triple threat match because Roxanne does want to prove that she belongs in the ranks of the women's title pictures
One,
of SmackDown.
two,
That
it's
was a
over.
mouthful to
Hit the
say.
bell.
And Tiffany Stratton, it didn't matter. She had another trap card of her own, played that down. Roxanne Perez gets obliterated into the graveyard, and she happens to pick up the win on Liv Morgan. Crowd is just losing their mind, but they're kind of like a little left to be desired there because we wanted Roxanne to be continuing in the match. But 2.5-star okay match. And the rivalry does grow to level 2. Rich comes out and it's embarrassing. -1 popularity. Ren Sinclair comes out and she calls out anybody in the back like she was trying to do last week, but then she had to do her WWE shopplug.com. Oh my god. Shop WWE shop.com plug. That's what I meant to say. And Fallon
One,
Henley comes
two,
out for a
ring
match.
that bell.
And Ren picks up the win. Good for her. 2-star mediocre match. Nothing happens rivalry-wise, but that's okay. Chad Gable comes out for a charity promo. It's good. 3,000 new fans for us, thankfully. And in the main event, triple threat action, we have got SmackDown's newest signing, Jeff Hardy, taking on Drew McIntyre, taking on AJ Styles. And the WWE Undisputed Championship is on the line because Drew does deserve a championship match, but Hardy picking up that win last week on his debut, feel like he deserves a shot as well. And it's Jeff Hardy, a superstar of his caliber. Why not? But it is not enough for both challengers. The phenomenal one hits the Styles Clash on Jeff Hardy, gets the 1, 2, 3. It is a 4-star, 4.5-star classic match, and AJ retains the title. Uh, quite a few championship matches. MFT is taking on the Wyatt Six for the World Tag Team Championships. Jacob Fatu defends the Intercontinental Championship in a Fatal 4-Way, and Jasmine Nix defends the Intercontinental Championship on the women's side of things against China. Hey, now China can win both Intercontinentals. Version. You fucking know what I was just going to say. Triple threat action. Sol Ruka puts her title on the line in the opener, and tables match, Chelsea Green versus Jordan Grace. Good booking for us, good booking for Raw, good booking for WCW, and good booking for EC Dub. The Oh my god, Vicky McLeod is the new WCW Women's Champion. No idea how that happened. Wyatt Six are the new World Tag Team Champions. Fatu retains, and China is the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens are an incredible tag team. Okay, good to know. I think I knew that though already from my other playthrough because I put Team RKO together. Um, Maybe we'll do that again. This maybe they'll be the next challengers for the tag titles. Who knows? Um, Someone on SmackDown must really like Tiffany Stratton almost on every week. Yep, we sure do. Tiffany's our girl. Fallon Henley doesn't know what hit her. Thank you, fans, for all the support. 24,000 new fans for SmackDown, 23,000 new fans for Raw, 18,000 new fans for WCW, and 18,000 new fans for EC And there we go with a trophy. 2 trophies. All right. I thought he was going to slap us with a third one. I'm like, hell yeah. All right, there we go. We have jumped up to first place now. Technically, we would have been in second place, but because we wound up getting the one extra trophy, things have actually changed a little bit. So Eric Bischoff's WCW in fourth place. Shawn Michaels is God damn it. Shawn Michaels is Monday Night Raw in third place. McFoley's ECW is now in second place, picking up a trophy of their own. Still not great with fans. But Stacy Keibler SmackDown is now in first place with 2 trophies and 2.1 million fans. There we go. No Mercy is in 2 weeks, and let's see. Told you, Alex and I really hit it off as tag team. Thanks for pairing us up. Yeah. Look, Shelly's been handing me nothing but losses. Isn't there somebody on the roster that you could put me up for a change? Seems reasonable. I'll think of something. Actually, I know what to do with you. I can put you against Jeff. Hey, Keebler, I feel like my career needs a boost. You want to face Naomi? Sure. Hey, I feel like I'm Fall Guy every week. Oh my god, Drew. Man, like, I don't know what the fuck you want, man. Okay, so... So Randy's stamina just, like, never going to move, like... Jeffrey. We're gonna do that there. Shelly is gonna call out... Yes. Okay. And then we'll do... I don't want to put this dweeb in here, but, like... Maybe I'll do it as a fatal 4-way. Oh, Breaker's back. That's fantastic. Oh, Breaker is back. That is fantastic. You know what? I'm going to put Breaker in this match. If he happens to get into a feud with Hardy, we might roll with it. Okay. Sorry, I've got... I was going to do tag. Where are they? They're there. And then... Oh, no. Hang on a second, because they're only a level 2. The Dynasty Tag Team. Oh. Yes, okay. Yeah. Okay, I know what we're doing now. Oh, right, this goofball. Okay, we're not gonna do this then. We're gonna do triple threats. We're gonna do... Okay, this is definitely gonna fucking spark off a rivalry, but... Well, maybe. I shouldn't necessarily say that, because... Shit happens, I guess. I don't know. 2 tags. I really needed you ladies to do something, but you didn't, so we're just gonna leave. That was on the cooldown, right? Okay. Yeah, and then we'll do... It'll be cheaper if I wind up doing self promos with them. Oh my goodness, nope. And then, oh fuck, come on, man. There was one other. Oh yes, thank you. And then. Interesting. Yeah. Sorry, there. I was thinking of using the health card spot on Rhea. Yeah, you know what? I am gonna do that, and I know it's gonna sound so weird, but I think Rhea's gonna wind up being our rep at the PLE. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. Alright. Okay. Oh, shoot. I was hoping to keep the timer up because of the fucking SummerSlam results. But I'm gonna blast through night two. I talked a lot about night one and just maybe a little too much. But night two, the number one contenders match did kick off the show, but it wasn't the scheduled match that we got. It was supposed to be Finn Balor taking on Sami Zayn to determine who was going to be Punk's next challenger. But Nick Aldis coming out after Sammy's big entrance and saying that he was going to change the match. And the next contender that came out was the man who beat him the night before, and it was Gunther. Guess this was kind of like making a little bit of like a make good between the two. Like, okay, like trying to squash our beef now. Here, I will put you in this match. I thought effective, and like Gunther, like kind of like rubbing it in Nick's face a little bit. That was the other thing I was going to mention about like the match after Gunther and all this. Like Gunther, like being like, oh, you know, like he still obviously still has it, you know. Yeah, I thought that was great, but then the creme de la creme, the return that we were all hoping for, Kevin Owens making his big return. You could see it in his face, man. He was just super stoked to be back, and I could just imagine all the emotions flooding. The video, the guess that was posted by WWE or whoever the fuck, but Becky's reaction to Owens walking out, like you can't make that shit up. Like you can't. Like just you're watching one of your dearest friends make their return after like believing for so long that it may never happen again, right? Like just super cool to see Owens back. Owens picking up the win, hitting the stunner on Sammy. Fine match. I thought it was awesome, and good fucking lord, that crowd was ready for Owens to just return, and just everything Owens was doing, like it was just it like just watching on my TV, like it was just like, oh man, being there, like you could be like, it was deafening, you know? U.S. title match: Baron Corbin defeats Trick Williams. I called this. Uh, Not that I'm like, oh man, like, you know, super happy that, you know, Trick got, you know, killed after not really having that many title matches, but like, what else was Trick gonna do? You know, and like I was really intrigued on the United States title picture because they had like, oh, here's a little splash of Carmelo Hayes and here's a dash of Ricky Saints, and it was like, okay, great. Could we get Ilya Dragunov back in this mix? No, he's still kind of recovering from the Lesnar situation at the Royal Rumble, potentially, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That's just the speculation that's online. But yeah, Corbin hitting Trick with the belt, and then the end of days afterwards, Corbin like shouting spots at Yachty, like just hilarious. Like, but like honestly, like Corbin's such a pro. Like, what else are you gonna do? Like, do you start doing hand gestures and shit like that? Like, it's like no, like do what you need to do to get through the match. And like John Cena, that man, Cody, I think said it in an interview. Like, what did he say? Interactive fan experience. It's like that is such a good way of putting it. WWE Women's Championship interim. Oh my God, the interim WWE Women's Championship ladder match. Chelsea Green shocking the world, shocking everyone. She picks up the win. Man, I know Chelsea. I don't like know her as like a like super close or we're like personal friends or anything like that. But we have shared a locker room a couple of times. Always super nice to me and like always took time to like just chat, even if it was just for like a quick minute or whatever. Like just like a hey, how you doing, sort of. But like man, I was so happy that she got her flowers. I'm glad that they changed it up. I'm glad that it wasn't Charlotte or Jade. I can't remember who I picked. I think I picked Charlotte for this match. No, I picked a returning AJ Lee for this match because I didn't know exactly what they were doing. And we're not going to talk about the Julia situation because I could go on a 10-minute rant about that. So we're going to leave that as it is. I'm putting a lot of good feelers out for Julia. AJ said it best, like, let's wait and see how this happened, or like where this goes, for her. I just, I would love to see a, honestly, I would love to see a total fucking shakeup of the women's division. Just a, like, remove everybody and let's start it back up. Fatal Influence being on SmackDown, such a fresh, like a breath of fresh air. I miss Rhea being on SmackDown because she was on Raw for so long, so it was like, okay, cool, now that she's on SmackDown, this will help a bit. Now that she's not on SmackDown, it's like, oh. Blake Monroe, let's get her on, like, but anyway, going back to it again, see, this is why I didn't want to talk about it, but yeah, Chelsea Green, super happy for her. I thought her spot was hilarious. Like at first, I was like, "Oh man, they're gonna do it," and then like the tease, and then like when the ladders went down again, I was like, "God damn!" Like that was such a beautiful spot, and especially for a character of Chelsea, fantastic. I very unfortunate that she did get injured on the SmackDown after in the tag match with Fatal Influence. I really hope that she doesn't have to relinquish the championship and we do this whole fucking mess again at like Money in the Bank or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I hope she powers on through it. Put on the mask, like Booker said, and just fight through it. She worked way too goddamn hard to get to this point just to let it slip through her fingers. And like it's so shitty because it's like, man, I wish Finn Balor could have done this 10 years ago when he won the title, but like, it, you know, Orbital Bone is a little bit, well, is a lot better to work around than a fucking totally blown out shoulder. So, again, I'm talking about this way too goddamn long, but I am not going to be talking about this match for too long. Danhausen did defeat Dominic Mysterio. Again, what are we doing with the AAA Mega Champion? Yeah, like it is just so funny the contrast of 18 months from where we were at WrestleMania 41, where Dominic got one of the biggest pops of the night, winning the Intercontinental Championship in the four-way, to where we are now. It just like, again, like you had one of the hottest properties of 2025, had him beat Cena in one of his last matches and then do nothing to capitalize with it. Like, yes, okay, let's do the fact that, like, we've got the career killer with Gunther, but we didn't fucking acknowledge anything about Dom picking back up the Intercontinental Championship from John. Maybe one reference, but that was it. And it was like, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing with Mysterio. I'm waiting to see, but like I hope that Dom gets back on the proper track because I want Dom to be main eventing WrestleMania for the next 10, 15 years, you know? Like, it's just, oh man. Oh man. Should I talk about. Oh, there's only two matches left. You know what? I'm just gonna blast through it because the next 2 weeks or I guess the go home and then the PLE, I'm just going to fucking fly through them. I do apologize that this video was so long, but SummerSlam results, why not? Intercontinental Championship was on the line. Chad Gable finally getting his flowers as well, defeating Penta for the title. I thought fantastic, great match. Yeah, I will make one critique about SummerSlam afterwards, but fantastic match for what it was. Like I love the finish. Um, I honestly like I really liked when Gable just slapped down the grapevine that Penta started tapping right away. Just makes the move look so like Pitbull like, which Gable very much is, and I know like that's Ivy Nile's gimmick, which is the Pitbull. Again, where's Nile? Where where is Ivy Nile? But I just is that? Oh, that's on Raw now. Hi, Raw. What are you doing, you funny little fellow? We're gonna put you back on SmackDown because that's what you're there for. But yeah, I just the moment with Gable and his family afterwards, that was my like, oh, that my dad heart is just so full right now, you know, and like Chad Gable's son dressing up as Chad Gable every like big match or every time that Gable's son's there to watch Gable wrestle is my favorite fucking thing. Anytime that happens, it's like, oh man, like I can't wait to see like, if he's dressed up exactly like his dad and sure as shit, exact same singlet. It Man, that's what it's about, and it was just such a good moment. But what the fuck were we doing with the mountain dog or no, sorry, the mug root beer canine? Like, I'm trying to be I'm not trying to be as negative. I'm not trying to be as negative, but like come the fuck on. Like Gable literally had to be like, "Oh, sorry, family. Can you move to the side because I need to drink a mug root beer with this big 6 foot tall dog?" Like, oh man, and like at first I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And when Cole's like, "Mug, it's got bark for your bite," or whatever the case, I was like, oh man, like this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. This is what, like, this would have just been like almost as the equivalent of like WrestleMania 2000 triple threat match. Uh, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, Eurocontinental Championship on the line, and like Benoit picks up the pin. Jericho gets the win for the European Championship. And then, like, the fucking Lugs mascot comes out and, like, starts, like, handing Jericho shoes that he can throw into the crowd. Like, oh man, it made me laugh. It really did. And, like, yeah, I did again. I didn't hate it, but I was laughing more than anything. But I was just like, man, let Gable have his moment for Christ's sakes. But no, hey, plug some mug root beer. Um, which I mean, I would drink mug root beer regardless because it's good. Not as good as A&W though, and I will not have anybody telling me any different. A&W root beer is more superior. Like, comment, and subscribe if you agree. And then in the main event of night two, the World Heavyweight Championship was on the line. Roman Reigns defeating Seth Rollins. No interference, no bullshit, no gaga. One-on-one straight match. And what else can you say? Fantastic match. We all knew that it was going to be. I was listening to Bischoff's take on it and then Conrad's take on it, where they were saying that Reigns is now overrated main eventer. I wouldn't necessarily say that he's overrated, but me personally, like, I was excited for the match, but like, not really because I knew what the result was going to be. Like, they weren't going to do a title change. And, if anybody thought any differently, bless your little heart, but like, just it wasn't going to happen. Um, Reigns winning was the right choice, obviously. The match was fine as itself. I just felt like the pacing could have just been a little bit faster. Just a little bit. Like, I get it. Roman's got the aura. He's like the quote unquote final boss right now. Don't fucking trademark that rock. But like, e- every Roman Reigns match has the exact same pacing. And like, I just, I don't, I don't want to see that all the time. Like, even if you could have picked up your pacing by like 10 or 15% even, like, I get it. He needs to be like the tribal chief. He needs to be the big shit talker and shit like that. But like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't, again, bad take on Conrad and Bischoff. Maybe it was just Conrad, but like, bad take. I don't think he's overrated, but I wish he would mix it up just a little bit, you know? Um, like, I felt even that the Fatu match had better pacing than this Seth match, though I did enjoy this match more. But the reason why was because I really loved the story that they told in this, and I really loved the tributes to Moxley. I was like, when Rollins hit the fucking lunatic lariat or whatever the hell you want to call it, or whatever Ambrose called it while he was in WWE, like when he did that, and then when he was teasing the dirty deeds, and then Reigns turned it around on him and hit it, I was like, man, that's cool, like. And then like the fist bump at the end with the mask in the middle, like kind of being like the placeholder for Mox. I just, man, how cool would that moment have been if Mox would have actually still been with the company? It'll never happen. I don't see John Moxley ever returning to WWE again. And like, just again, seeing the flood of comments online, I really thought Moxley was going to return tonight. Oh, really? Did ya? Like, come on now. Um, yeah, I thought it was a fantastic match, but the pacing I wish was just a little bit quicker. I don't need to see a 25 to 45-minute Roman Reigns match every single time. And this is the thing I'm going to talk about SummerSlam. Some of these matches, oh my goodness, they could have used so much more time. Um, I I yeah, I am a sucker for nostalgia. I am, admittedly, but I don't need to see the 75 million pictures of what happened in SummerSlam's past, even if we just cut that down and like, and yes, I get it. A lot of it is like presentation wise because we got to make sure that the pyro setups are in the right spots for the right time. So we got to fucking kill time in between matches. But like, holy, I don't know, do a backstage vignette for Christ's sakes. Like, even like one prime example of a backstage vignette that I always go like just nuts for, not like nuts for, but I really, really like and appreciate is Kurt Angle's vignette from Armageddon 2000, right before his title defense in the 6-man Hell in a Cell match. Like, he put over everybody in that match. He put over the danger of the match. He put over the fact that like he may not like walk away from this match the same. Like, in a 3-minute promo, he was able to do so much. And like, man, you're able to do a lot even in 60 seconds. You're able to do a lot. You're able to do a lot in 30 seconds, and a lot of wrestlers don't understand that. Maximize your minutes, but I also say maximize your seconds, because if you're not, what the fuck is the point? You know? Yeah, I some of these matches need to be a little bit longer because like when you're getting longer matches on Raw than an actual PLE, there's something wrong with that. And like I don't know, maybe it was just like me sitting there and like watching it for the first little bit, but I was like even like sitting there being like the all this match for instance, I think that was about like 10 minutes ish, but like my perception of some of these matches were some of them were going on a lot longer than they were, but then some of them felt a lot shorter. So the Aldis match, yeah, I felt was going a bit longer. The 6-man tag just before LA Knight, Solo, Royce versus Bloodline, I felt went by super quick. And then I like was looking at the times online. I was like, whoa, goddamn, that was really quick. Like I don't know. And again, like I am not in charge of anything WWE related, but like I don't know, maybe we can put some time into some other matches. Again, like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins did not need to be half an hour. Maybe it did. I don't know. But again, what the fuck do I know? But overall, SummerSlam, very enjoyable show. The most enjoyable show of WWE this year so far, by a landslide. Like honestly, like again, maybe I'm biased, but like WrestleMania is still my number one show because I was there. But yeah, I love SummerSlam this year. SummerSlam's starting to become like the WrestleMania I'm starting to find. But anyway, we are going to hit back with our show because I have talked way too goddamn long. It is a tag team opener. It is the Dynasty taking on the Best Frenemies.
One, two,
Let's see
six.
how this
Ring the
team
bell.
fares. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair picking up the win. 3.5-star great match, and the rivalry does grow to level 4. Alex Shelley calling out Randy Orton. This feud is not done yet. Shelley picking up a win last week in the tag match with Punk and Kevin Owens, respectively, on their teams. And Shelley is not done with Orton, though. He wants to prove that he's the greatest United States champion of all time. What better way to take out the Apex Predator? And rivalry grows to level 3. Rich takes on
One,
Chad
two.
because it's
Ring
a
the
feud
bell.
that is going on, and Chad Gable once again picks up the win, and the exact same finish. Chaos Theory, headbutt, snaps the ankle, and the crowd love it, but they're like, we want to see Gable in a better light here. So 2-star mediocre match, but the rivalry does grow to level 2. Ren Sinclair comes out for a self promo, and unfortunately, she takes a popularity hit of only 1, but it still sucks. Triple threat action. We've got Randy Orton, who was called out by Alex Shelley later. He comes or earlier of the night. He comes out and he says, like, what's this little punk think that he can call me out for? I'm going to take the United States Championship and I'm going to wreck my opponents right now. Braun Breaker comes out and he says, I deserve a shot at the United States Championship too. And Randy Orton's like, you've been gone for 2 weeks. You deserve Jack. And Jeff Hardy comes out and he says, nobody has made an impact more on this brand more than me. I messed that up. But we want to get back in the title picture as well, and we're going to prove it. And it's a triple
One,
threat match
two. Ring that bell.
with potentially a new rivalry happening. Jeff Hardy does pick up the win. 2-star mediocre match. That's okay. And then self promo Roxanne Perez comes out for self promo and no popularity boost or hit. Finn Balor taking on the Monster
One,
Abyss in
two.
the semi main
That's
event.
3. Ring it.
And Abyss hits the Black Hole Slam on Finn Balor. 3-star great match. Nothing to pop there. Fallon Henley comes out for a self promo. Bad week for self promos, and she gets a popularity hit of 1. And in the main event, we have got Julia and Blake Monroe taking on the team of Lyra and Bailey.
One,
Let's see
two.
how these
That's 3.
teams
Ring
fare
the bell.
before the PLE. And oh, great. 3-star good match, and the rivalry between the two teams grow to level 3. Sorry, I just really I didn't want this video to go on as long as it did, but it did, and I do apologize. I'm so sorry. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like my ramblings. China defends the Intercontinental Championship against Jasmine Nix. The Vision taking on Hank and Tank, and Eric putting the title on the line against Trick Williams. And triple threat action, false count anywhere. Poor finale. Oh, it was poor finale. Oh, damn. Oh well. Good bookings all around aside from us. Can't wait for Braun Breaker to get a shot at the men's title, my favorite superstar on SmackDown. Interesting, okay. So Blake finally snapped that losing streak. Maybe she's turned the corner. Yeah, well, I'm really, really hoping so. What the heck was Rich Orikawa thinking, taking the easy way out? You got disqualified? Oh my god. 10,000 new fans for SmackDown, 30,000 new fans for Raw, 19,000 new fans for WCW, and 24,000 new fans for ECW. He dropped down fans again, god damn it. And just in general, but here are the rankings for right now. Eric Bischoff's WCW in 4th place, Mick Foley's ECW in 3rd place, SmackDown, it's Stacy Keibler's SmackDown in 2nd place now, and Shawn Michaels' Raw in 1st place. 2.2, 2.2, holy. Interesting. Okay, you're gonna hit me with sold out. You're gonna hit me. Oh no, no. Okay, thank God. The women's tag team feud I wanted to be on the PLE, so I'm super fucking thankful for that. Yeah, power cards, great. Lyra, Styles, Ren, and others won't be here. Thanks for the promise. No worries. United States Championship. Yep, and that's what's going to be happening. Stacy will be putting in for the brand main event match. What are you doing? Oh, you fucking can't. Are you... You're really happy right now. You know what, Alexa, I'm so sorry, but that's just not my plans right now. Thank God that didn't deter her too much. Chad, you got disqualified, man. Fine. You'll get it this fucking week in the mid-card. And you guys... Right, I don't have all these open. Damn. That's okay. Least popular specialist. That is Gable, is it not? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? We're gonna do... This has been rough. Blake. And then... You know what? I want... Oh, I will. Sorry, I'm going to say this right now, too. I am going to be doing like a proper like look through of everybody's roster off camera, and I'm thinking of actually starting the next episode after the trades have been done. Leaves you guys with a little bit of suspense to see if I switched off anybody, see if anybody new got brought onto the roster. But yeah, I think that's how I'm going to go with that. And so I've got the triple threat tag. What's AJ at right now? Oh, Because AJ and Drew can fight at the PLE. They'll blow that off. What was I gonna do here? Orton and Shelley. That is taken care of. That really needs to. Oh fuck! That can't be taken care of yet. God damn it, Finn. If I do that, breaker, that, and that. I can't believe that fucking tag match is still lingering. That pisses me off so much. Do this. Oh, should I put Fallon in the match? Triple threat. Hang on a second here. Fallon, Candace, Ripley, women's title, and then yes, yes, okay. Now placement. Placement does matter, so I'm gonna do that there, this there, that there, that there, and this there. That should work. False count anywhere. That'll give those women some time off. This I'm gonna leave just as a normal, and then my goodness, I'm just gonna do that as tables, and that should be enough. Definitely picking up that. Because it would be foolish not to. Anybody that needs this right now? Oh good, I still get that. Fantastic. Oh, and I get another one of those too. So that's cool. Alright. Alright, now that we're picking it up now that we're not talking about results. So I promise this won't be like this every single time. I just yeah, I wanted to talk about the summer or oh my god, SummerSlam results. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought of SummerSlam because you know, this is a community. I want to know what people are thinking, even though that my outreach hasn't been, you know, super oh my god, what was I just gonna say? Something caught my attention outside on a reflection off one of my posters, but sorry, I just totally fucking lost my train of thought there. But like yeah, I want to be as interactive as I possibly can. If I do miss like a comment, it's not, trust me, it is not personal. It is not. I'm very thankful for everybody who comments on my stuff or gives it a like or anything like that. Yeah, and again, like I do this for fun, you know. I'm not here to like make like, you know, thousands and oodles and millions of dollars or anything like that. So just having fun with it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So, Fatal 4-Way opener for the United States Championship. It is a tables match. It's Jeff Hardy, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, and the champion Alex Shelley putting the title on the line against the top contenders. Let's see how Shelley does. He wins! Huh. I honestly wasn't expecting that. I thought Orton was going to take this, but the rivalry is now complete between Shelley and Orton. It's a 4-star amazing match, and Shelley retains the title. Shelley's on tear right now. Julie comes out for a self-promo. It's weak, no popularity boost or hit, thankfully. Chad taking on Rich Orikawa, and let's see if this is the last time that we will see Orikawa. It does seem like it. 2.5-star okay match, because we need Gable like actually getting, you know, we need Gable getting some proper competition here. So we blew off that feud. Gable 3 for 3. Blake Monroe comes out for a self promo. It's good. She gets popularity boost of 3, thankfully. And triple threat action for the Women's United States Championship. It's Fallon Henley taking on Candice LeRae, taking on the champion, Rhea Ripley. See if Ripley can defend the title. And she can't. Candice LeRae might be turning into my MVP. God damn. She picks up the win. She gets the win on Fallon Henley, though. So Rhea just visibly pissed off that she lost her championship in the most unfair conditions because, that's what happens in triple threat matches. Only a 33.3% chance of retaining a title for you, Miss Ripley, which was definitely not the case. And LeRae picking up the win. She is the new champion. And the rivalry does grow to level 2. Sorry. Or level 3. Level 2. Charlotte Flair comes out for a self promo. It's good. She gets popularity boost of 2. And in another fatal 4-way action in the semi main event, it's two feuds that need blowing off. It's Finn Balor and Braun Breaker. And nope. Oh, supposed to be Abyss. Why did I put Breaker in this match? Whoops. Okay. Well, apparently I'm a little bit on the tired side, but Finn Balor picks up the win. Owens and Punk is oh right, because Abyss got hit with the fucking card from Michaels. That's right. Okay, that makes sense now. Balor picking up the win. He was really frustrated that he couldn't end his feud with Abyss. So sorry, buddy. One more month. But yeah, it was 3.5 star great match, and the rivalry between Punk and Owens is now complete. What is next for the former Universal and Undisputed Champion? Oh my god, self promo for Alexa Bliss. She comes out, it's okay, and it's a popularity boost of 1 for the goddess. Are we still calling Alexa Bliss the goddess? I miss when she was the goddess, you know? Like, obviously, I love Alexa Bliss. She's probably like, ooh, is she in my top 10? Or she's definitely in my top 10. I'm wondering if she is in my top 5, and I think she might be. And like honestly, within like the last like 15 years, I think like only because Trish is my goat. Trish is number one to me. Maybe I'll do a top 10 ranking of my favorite women wrestlers. But yeah, Alexa Bliss definitely will be on that list. And who knows, maybe one of these two women will be on that list as well. But the main event, Falls Count Anywhere, it's Liv Morgan challenging Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Undisputed Women's Championship. Let's see if Morgan can pick up the win. And she can. Congratulations to our new champion. It is a 4.5 star classic match, and the title switches hands. No rivalry boosted. That's concerning. Very concerning. I was really hoping that was going to pop, but we're just going to have to make do with what we got here. I forgot about that. Pat McAfee is the world heavyweight champion on Raw. Shawn Michaels must really see something in that former Indiana Colts kicker. That's what Pat was, right? Kicker? Pretty sure that's what it was. But he defends the World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against Dexter Loomis and Mr. Ass. I love that so goddamn much, and I really hope that Billy Gunn finally gets his damn flowers. Triple threat action in the main event. Vicky McLeod, I think was her name, putting the title on the line against Kairi Sane and somebody else. Triple threat action, Extreme Rules match. Omos putting the title, the TV championship on the line against Charlie Dempsey and Ridge Holland. And then DIY puts the ECW Tag Team Championships on the line against Fraxium in the main event. Amazing booking for us. Poor finale for Raw. Yes, it has finally happened. And, damn it, sometime it should have happened. Billy Gunn should have won a world championship in his time. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but that's just mine. So, kick rocks. Yeah, happy for Mr. Ass. Kairi Sane is the new WCW Women's Champion. Omos is still the television champion of ECW, and DIY are still the tag team champs. Amazing booking for us. Poor finale for Raw. Good booking for for WCW. I don't know why I keep fucking doing that. And then amazing booking for EC Dub. 53,000 new fans for SmackDown. We're just gonna skip through all this. 77,000 new fans for Raw. Jesus Christ. 55,000 new fans for WCW and 64,000 new fans for ECW. We got the beginner's luck level 3 card and To the Moon. I think we got 3 of those cards now. That's awesome. That's really going to help for next season. Kind of sold out. I don't really think we're going to be buying many power cards here. Thanks for the rematch. Oh, don't worry. Appreciate the title shot. I have to say, you're really looking out for your talent here on SmackDown. Well, I tried. Look, this seriously got to stop. Well, that's not up for me to decide. McIntyre, work harder. Yeah, just fucking do it. Sorry, that was the ad agency. Just wanting money. Rhea Ripley is going to be our rep in this match. Candice is going to call... Yeah, Candice is going to call out. And then Fatal 4-Way Tag. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this. I don't think I've ever done anything like this, so... Oh, that's going to be sweet. That's a good marquee match if I've ever seen one. Oh, oh! Oh my god, I can blow off this match. Thank Christ. Or this feud. Finally. Yeah, shit, I'm gonna have to do it. And then... Yeah, ladder match. And then... Additional 10. It's a lot of stamina. You know what? We'll do it. And then... I think Orton might be our next challenger for... Well, actually, you know what? Let's see, because Orton's going to be our rep for this. Nope. Okay, the Women's United States Championship is still online. Stratton, you two can have a week off, and then they'll have a match following week. I should have really been writing that down, but whatever. You know what? We're just gonna do 2 charity promos and hope for the best. Or, sorry, the 1 charity promo. Right, because I want Candice to be on the show. No. Okay. Do the No Mercy. Do the No Mercy. Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, I'm losing it a little bit. Yeah, so much talking. I am so sorry. Hour 45 minutes. We're just, well, 43, but you get the picture. But we are finally at the No Mercy PLE, and it is our opener tag team tables match. It is SmackDown's representative Rhea Ripley and Raw's representative B-Fab. I really wish those teams were switched because I don't want to be sharing the spotlight with Michaels anymore. Taking on WCW's representative Becky Lynch and ECW's representative Piper Niven. Piper always seems to be like getting a lot of love from ECW.
That's 3.
Glad to see. But of course, WCW and ECW pick up the win. It's a 3.5-star great match, and they get the eye for an eye power card. Oh, right, 0. It's so stupid. But anyway, Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship ladder match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships of SmackDown. And we've got the Dynasty taking on the Best Frenemies, taking on Glamorous Madness, sure. And then the Oh God, I'm wasting too much time with this. The Valkyrie models, why not? In a fatal 4-way match again for the tag team championship. Sorry, I was looking at them and I'm like, I can't fucking think of a single play on word. So yeah, the Valkyrie models. Let's go with that. They put the tag team titles on the line. Let's see who walks away with the gold and the Best Frenemies once again. Wow. Oh, okay. Best Frenemies once again the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships of SmackDown, and unfortunately only a 3.5-star great match. I thought that was going to be way better, especially with with both the rivalries going. Man, okay, whatever. I guess. Yeah, Best Frenemies pick up the win. They are the tag team of tag teams of SmackDown. Candice LeRae comes out and she basically says, like, a way for Rhea Ripley to lose the cross-brand match. Like, God, just so typical of Rhea Ripley. But I'm the Women's United States Champion, and I should have been the representative in that match, and goes to show you. And the gauntlet for the WWE Undisputed Championship, it is Finn Balor and the Monster Abyss and the Scottish Psychopath Drew McIntyre and the Phenomenal One AJ Styles, all competing for the right to be champion. Who walks away? In a shocking turn of events, the Monster Abyss starts off the match, pins Finn Balor. Drew McIntyre, the next entrant, pins Drew McIntyre, and then the WWE Champion is just about to close in with the spiral tap from the top. Referee was knocked down. He got like mauled in the corner by Abyss. Total accident, but AJ was going for the spiral tap, went for it, missed. Abyss moved out of the way, and just as AJ was recovering, Drew McIntyre with the Claymore, and AJ totally knocked out, but he's that like stumbling knocked out. He did that sell that Shawn Michaels did when Hogan booted him at SummerSlam '05, and he did like that big spin turnaround. That's exactly what Styles did. And then Abyss into the black hole slam. Drew throws the referee back in. 1, 2, 3, and the Monster Abyss is our new WWE Undisputed Champion. Congratulations to the Monster. That's all I can say. And in a charity promo, It's Weak by Ren Sinclair. It's only 1,000 new fans for us, but China defends the Intercontinental Championship against Jasmine Nix, and she retains. And in a call-out promo, Andre Chase calls out somebody, a big mustachio, and tag team action, tornado tag. It is Los Garza taking on Bray Wyatt and Andre Chase for whatever reason, and Los Garza picks up the win. 5-star legendary match, because of course it is. Self-promo for Miz, good level. Oh my god, popularity boost 3 stages of hell for WCW. Oh my god, I was like, what brand is this? Sorry. 3 stages of hell. Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Brooks Jensen. Let's see how it goes. Shinsuke picks up the win. Vicky McLeod winds up calling out Lola Vice. Level 1 rivalry there. The Vision putting on puts the WCW Tag Team Championships on the line against Ivar and Cody Rhodes, the American Vikings. No, the Nightmare Vikings. Viking Nightmares? I can't remember what I named them, but Division retains 4.5-star classic match. Sensational Starla comes out for a training promo. Sensational Starla. I wanted just to say that again because I was tripping over that, but she gets a ring experience of 2. Ambulance match. Axiom takes on Tommaso Ciampa. Both these guys are going to get killed right now, aren't they? Axiom out for 5 weeks, Ciampa out for 2. This is moot. Yes, okay. Backstage brawl. Jimmy Uso taking on Omos. Come on, Jimmy. No title for Jimmy. Just no singles championships for Jimmy. Every time Jimmy tries to go for a championship, either Vince McMahon or Triple H over the years, like, have that big rolled up newspaper and they're just bopping him on the nose. They're like, no singles championship for you. The only way we'll give you a singles championship, Jimmy, is if we bring back the 24/7 championship, and don't you dare fucking do that again. Tag Team Championship, TLC. It's not the Tag Team Championship. It's just cross-brand, but it's ECW's representative Roman Reigns and SmackDown's representative Randy Orton taking on Raw's representative Badass Billy Gunn and Gunther, WCW's representative. I said championship because I saw the World Heavyweight Championship, but let's see if we can pick up the win, and we do. There we go. That was actually nice and fair. That was nice and fair. Everybody won, but it will all come down to the biggest contribution of the show in the middle of the card, but 5-star legendary match. Thank goodness. So WCW and ECW teamed up. Oh, it was ECW and WCW. For some reason, I thought it was Raw and WCW. That one. Never mind. Okay, WCW, I'm talking out of my ass right now. WCW and ECW teamed up to win the opener. ECW and SmackDown formed a victorious alliance in the main event, and ECW also seemed to get the strongest response from the crowd, adding to the quality of the card. Yeah, again, see, make it make sense. Yes, we didn't do great for our first match, which very fucking weird, but anyway, just with again all that personality, all the personalities, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm Donald D Trump, Donald G Trump. Fuck, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But like Raw 4.5 and 5, WCW 5 and 4.5, ECW 4.5 and 5. Like, is it matches? Like, it has to boil down to the actual matches. That's the only other thing that I can think of. But anyway, I have fucking rambled on way too goddamn much. We are coming up on 2 hours. I am so sorry that this went on as long as it did. I didn't mean for it. I was just, I was excited to just sit down and start talking a little bit about wrestling again. 118,000 new fans for SmackDown. Abyss versus Finn Balor rivalry ended with a bang. What a rivalry. Sorry, I'm just reading that way too long. A phenomenal show, SmackDown. Thank you. It's all Stacy Keibler. I'm scum to her. At the halfway point of the season, I'd give SmackDown a B grade. Some good shows for sure, but they haven't blown me away yet. Fuck you, Super Dude 85. 124,000 new fans for Raw, 130,000 new fans for WCW, and 141,000 new fans for ECW. Okay, we got to do something about our fans situation here. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, we do. We don't really have much to worry about Foley. I don't think Foley's ever going to catch up with us unless like he does like the actual trophies and whatnot. Which who knows, maybe he'll come back from it. But this was a lot of fun. And again, I'm very, very sorry that this went on for so long. It was just, I wanted to go through the SummerSlam results because I said we were going to. We were going to talk a little bit more about the fallout of what has been happening in the world of WWE with TV the last couple of weeks. Um, but you know what? We've got tons of time to talk about it. But thank you guys very much for joining me. Actually, before I do that, go into the standings because that's what we always do. So Mick Foley's ECW is in fourth place. Stacy Keebler's SmackDown in third place. Fortunately, we didn't get our second or first, but second place is Eric Bischoff's WCW, and first place Shawn Michaels' Raw. We were first for a brief second there, so I wasn't wrong about that. We did change rankings and standings just very briefly. Um, let's see if next time we'll actually be able to keep the momentum. But yeah, you guys, thank you again very much for joining me. And once again, next episode is not going to be as long, and it's going to be coming up probably within the next couple of days. So be on the lookout for that. And until next time, you guys, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you in the next one.